Hey, what's happening? Big T, Big Things, People Station B103, the ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and
throwback.
Shimmy more time. And Xscape in the building. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
You know you gotta be close to that microphone, Shouty.
Good morning, Tigger.
How are you, Turner?
And Shamia.
They look so damn good this morning. I'm like,
That's regular.
I would have known you were going to be dressed like
on.
that.
That's
Exactly.
standard.
You the one came in here
Step up
trying
here,
to
baby.
show out.
Tiny
that's
got
not-
a stomach.
Listen, all
got
of this
a
is standard. Y'all look standardly fly.
Just-
Every morning she standardly fly.
Ooh,
It's
every
standard.
morning.
It's standards around here. How is the show going?
A mess.
What's the mess about it?
What isn't? Like, I mean, I'm sure you got the 411. I heard that somebody was here yesterday.
We're going to get to that in a minute.
Yeah, it's a mess. Like, I mean, our group, for whatever reason, we can't never all be on the same page at the same time.
Right.
And we're not really ones to kind of like hide how we feel around camera. So everything pretty much came out. And there was a lot going on at the time of filming.
Right.
So people basically getting it all.
Is it what you expected it to be, given what?
Yes. No. Well, I'll tell you what I didn't expect.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be so much of their family stuff.
Oh.
Hey, me.
Hello, Tamika.
Hey, Tamika.
Okay.
Oh, you look good, girl.
Morning.
Y'all
Yes,
ready
you
for the
did.
stage right now?
We're going to do a show right here.
She going, look, she done just came in here, look.
She done really came in
What
here
she
to
gonna
like.
have, baby?
Shut it down, baby.
So,
She came to show out on us too.
What's going on?
Always don't play.
Look at me. I'm all sporty
So-
spice over here
Don't play.
this
She
morning.
ready to hit the stage on y'all.
I mean, all
That's what
three of
she
you
ready.
are.
I
So
like it.
You didn't expect. What about you, Tiny? Is the show what you expected it to be?
Hey, Tommy. Good morning.
Get off your phone.
Yeah, girl, he asking you a question.
I'm sorry. Did I expect it to be? I expected it to be a lot of drama with. I mean, not a lot of drama, but I expected it to be bad for us and SWV just because we've never really worked together like hand in hand, like
Right.
where we had to, make decisions and you got two powerful groups. It was going to be some kind of disarray there. So I expected that, but I did not expect for us to have as much drama within our group.
Girl, you knew we was about to
I
have
mean,
drama.
not the kind of drama that we have, though. Not the kind of drama. A lot of this
Different
stuff
type of
came
drama.
up as the show was going on, and you're
Right.
gonna see that as the episodes play.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Candy, I brought up to Latasha the fact that you didn't block that girl album.
Girl, if you don't try.
Cool. And she.
Do not stop it. I'm so tired
I
of
asked,
that
her, I asked
narrative.
her why she felt that you had that kind of power to actually block her album.
Mm-hmm.
And her response was basically, you were sleeping with Jermaine Dupri.
Okay.
And you got your own album, which you never wanted in the past. And it came out, and hers got shelved.
Okay, to be clear, at the time that she got her album, well, at the time that I got my record, me and Jermaine wasn't even communicating anymore.
Right.
Tiny would know. Tiny and I talked all the time. She so when her album did not come out or whatever she says happened, I was nowhere around their situation. I was not on Columbia. I was not on So Dev. I was on Columbia. She was on So Dev.
Okay.
Jermaine, go back and look at my album. He did not do one song on my album. So if I had that much power over Jermaine, why didn't he produce my stuff? Why didn't he sign me to So Dev? He signed her to So Dev.
Oh,
so I just feel like if she has an issue or if she wants to know why her album never came out, ask Jermaine.
We asked her if she asked Jermaine, and she said no.
Exactly, because she always wants to try to make me the villain in every situation. She always want to make me the problem in her life for whatever reason. If anything go wrong, if her and her sister have an argument, Candy made her do that. It's like everything that happens, she tries to make it seem like I was the one who did it.
Well, speaking of her sister, yeah, we definitely asked her if she was the favorite child. She said no.
Girl.
And then I asked her about that $30,000. And she said that never happened. She did not take your money. Neither did her husband. And if that was the case, why did y'all proceed to do so many shows, songs, etc.? The relationship has been fine since then. If it was a problem, then why haven't you ever mentioned it before?
I mean, at the moment, when that came up on TV, I did not come to film to exploit that. When I came in that scene, I was attacked. And that was my defense mechanism. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, you said all these lies about me. Let's talk some truth. And I knew that once I said, it just came out of hurt because I've been protecting her for a long time.
Not this morning, you not. Not this morning, Tamika.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Please
Y'all, this is a
listen to-
touchy
It is a very
subject.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Latasha was
Still a lot
emotional
of
yesterday
Absolutely.
as well, and particularly when it came to this particular part of the conversation about her mama being dragged by the public.
Now that
And
I
you
don't
know,
like.
and
I don't
so
like
that-
that. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that my sister's been dragged and my mom's been dragged. That's not who I am as a person. That is still my family. I love my mom. I love my sister. We just going through some things right now. I
Yeah.
did not lie on my sister. And, you know, it is what it is. And I still to this day continue to protect her because I could pull out receipts, but I'm not.
Xscape's in the building yesterday. Latasha stopped by. We're getting more clarity. We trying to Van Zant this thing,
Yeah.
and figure out if there is a bridge to be mended, a fence. What can it get back together? She left a message for you,
For who?
for
all of you.
all three of y'all.
Well, she would have to leave a message because me and Tamika don't have her phone number, so
Oh,
Right.
wow.
she changed her number on
Oh,
us.
Tiny, you got the number?
Tiny just got the number a couple weeks
When
ago.
we come back,
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
play you
I
that
just got the
message
number.
and get your
So-
instant reaction
Oh,
to
wow.
I
it.
just hate the fake.
Big Tigger Morning Show, Queen Shimmy all time.
Hey, best friends.
Xscape is here.
Yes.
Good
Hey,
morning.
Good morning.
Looking all festive and fine around these parts. All right, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Yesterday, Latasha Scott stopped by, and we talked about a great deal of things that we've already discussed with you, but we asked her to leave you a message, something she wanted to leave for you, and we're going to play it for you, and then we want you to respond.
Yeah, because she actually said she would really like to have a sit down and get back on the same page. She hate that. She don't want y'all to, tarnish the legacy.
So here is the message.
When we talk about our legacy, and when we think about the fans, let's really keep that in mind and not get so caught up in self. I mean, I'm talking about me included. It's like when you think about how many people have talked about how we've gotten them through with the music, how
Hello, me.
a lot of people
Yes.
who come to me and say, I was going to take my life. So this is deeper than just us having this on the surface, and we just got to get past it. At the end of the day, I think that we will.
Tiny.
Well, I mean, I can say that we've had plenty of sit downs.
Exactly.
That's tons of them. But most of the time when we sat down, she didn't really want to talk. She was like, I got to pray about it. Or, it was always something. So we could never really get to, the real issues. Because she would always just cut it, like, I just don't have time for this. Because I guess whatever her and Tamika was going through, she was saying, we haven't talked. And I'm just like, Tamika.
Okay, so you get mad, right? You're
Right.
not gonna come to work because you mad. You're not gonna come to work because you mad.
No, you're not messing up my bag.
It doesn't matter about you have family problems. That's just an excuse.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's an excuse.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stop working because of that unless you got other intentions.
I mean, you pretty much seen on the show when we was trying to talk, and she was like, I'm ready to go, or I'm going to pray about it. And, that was...
She does have a gospel album coming out. And she did say she relied on a lot on her
I
spirituality.
think we spending a lot of time talking about Tasha, for real. Like, at the end of the day, like Tiny said, every time we did try to have a conversation, she never really wanted to talk. The only time she will talk is if her man is around. Like, she won't really communicate with us. It got to the point where she wouldn't even let the business people talk to her. Everybody got to go through her people or go through whatever. Like, so...
You can't have a business and not communicate. Like, it doesn't make sense. We don't have the telephone number. Why you say it's about communication, but you change your number? And then my mom tells me, I can't give you her number because she needs her piece. But we still have a business to run.
well, that's your
I can
sister,
understand.
though.
Right. She said she need her piece. I said, okay, whenever she's ready, then she can give me
Okay,
a
I
call.
have sisters, and we definitely had our arguments in the past. I will always have their numbers.
Yeah,
That don't
she
make
changed
sense
it
to
and
me.
won't give it to me.
So let me ask this question. As someone who has been hanging out with you around from record one,
Okay.
it's disheartening to see this play out publicly in general. And I want to know from you two first as a group, if there is a way to fix it and what needs to happen. And then you, Tamika, y'all are related. You know what I'm saying? Like your sister, that's your blood. is there a way to fix the relationship with your sister? But with Candy and Tiny, like, what is there something specifically that can be done to fix the relationship?
You go.
Me and her, we have probably the best relationship at the group. So, I mean, yes.
I'm sure you got the number yesterday.
We could always have a sit down. We're always willing to sit down with her. It's not like we're like, oh, we won't sit and talk to you, Tasha. That's not the case. Her and Candy have always had this thing between them, and I think they could cordially work together. I know they'll never be on the same page and just be like lovey-dovey. I can't. I don't get that from them,
right? Because
I thought they could, but they've shown me different.
Yeah, I personally feel that the thing with me and Tasha, like I'm very much fine with us being cordial and handling business. I think the last thing that happened, which has not played out on the show yet, it really bothered me because I don't feel like I trust her and her man.
Girl, give us the tea, girl. What happened?
You'll see when it play out on the show. Like, I feel like when it comes to business, I don't trust them. You know what I mean? And it's hard for me, like, to be able to say, oh, I want to do shows with you, because now I got to think every time we do a show with you, do y'all have a side deal with the promoter or something like that? So it's just
Not
like,
side deals.
I don't trust that.
Well,
That's just my
and
thing.
here's the thing, like, he's her manager, so, like, even though we may have put a manager in place, he's still always, dealing with her stuff and, speaking for her or whatnot. So I think that's what she's saying, that it just seems like it'll be a hard thing to pull back because, no matter how we position the business, like, he's always gonna be her go-to person. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know.
And involving himself in our business.
To me, she's your family.
Yeah, this is family. This is really hard for me, y'all.
I mean, I can imagine. I can't imagine.
Before we started filming, I tried to sit down with her and talk to her. She didn't want to talk. It's like, what do you do when you call and she didn't want to amend it. She already had an agenda before she did the show. For her to tell Tiny, oh, I'm going to turn up on them. Like, who is them? Me and Candy, what you turning up on us for? Like, I haven't done anything. And that's the crazy part, because I have put myself out there. You know what I mean? And y'all make me mess up my makeup.
You still cute, though.
I'll be looking like a scarecrow when I finish. But it's hard. I'm constantly praying, and, I'm just waiting for God to tell me what to do. But I'm still going to love my sister. I still pray for her. I even pray for her husband. Even after forgiving them, I still pray for them.
Where's your mom's at?
I'm jealous.
Wow.
I'm jealous.
Your mom says that you're jealous? Wow.
That's not cool.
It's hard. It's hard.
I'm sorry, girl. That's not cool.
I mean, again, from the outside looking in, as everyone watches it develop on this show, people are going to form opinions and take sides, unfortunately.
Yeah, but as a mom, I'm supposed to be a mediator. I got 2 daughters now. If they grow up, I don't want them to be against each other. It's my job to mend the relationship and make it work. And it's definitely not my job to make one daughter feel less than or inferior or of the other one. You get what I'm saying? So to tell one daughter that she's jealous of the other daughter, why? You come from the same.
I can't answer that from her mother's
You are both
standpoint.
great in your own right. Like, you're both amazing artists, great women, women of God. Like, you shouldn't feel less than ever, and should never make anybody, even your mom, make you feel like that. And I'm sorry you're having to deal with that. That's not okay. And you have every right to be in your feelings and emotional about it.
I don't see a way around. You saying to sit down is possible, but it ain't never gonna be what it used to be.
Every time we had a conversation during the filming, it was an argument. We never had one conversation through the whole time where it was like peaceful.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't get far because she didn't.
And the big thing
sit down and talk
is,
too long.
the big thing for us is just owning up to what we're doing. Just being grown women. We are grown women. We're not puppets. We don't need nobody to speak for us. Our husbands, before we were married to any of our husbands, we were Xscape. So to not respect us as business women, and we got to talk to your husband who's done a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of stuff that we've all forgiven for, and have to continue to deal with this, it's not fair to us. None of our husbands are involved.
Rocky, you don't need to call me because the math ain't math, child. I need to talk to you again.
I'm sad that we're at the place that we're at. Again, having known, all of you 20 plus years and seen the evolution, the growth individually and as a collective. It just bothers me to see us at this point. I'm sure it bothers y'all to be at this point.
Yeah.
Not you. Really? You're over it?
I am over it because it's just like a constant, back and forth. It's never can be peaceful for too long. And then I'm just going to keep it all the way 100. I felt like it was even more drama because she knew that she had her solo project coming into the show. I felt like that's why she was giving us her behind the kiss. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, it was like history repeating itself, Like when she thinks she don't need us, then she be extra like, yeah, I don't want to talk, or yeah, I'm this, you know what I mean? But it's like, for what though? Like you can do your solo project or whatever you got going on and not give all this extra attitude you giving us right now. And we didn't even know coming into the show that she had this deal happening.
Oh.
We found out during the show, but what I'm saying is that the same way she did years ago when she got the solo deal and would start acting crazy with us, the same way she doing now. I that's just my personal opinion. Now it's like, now she's saying, oh, no, I want to be back, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, yeah, but when you first got that deal, you was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do any shows. Her people told us they'll let us know when she's available.
Oh.
So it's just like, why do you come on
But
TV
not even just that. Her husband was going to promoters saying last year, oh, Tasha's not available. I mean, you could try to get the other three, but it's no escape without Tasha because she's the Beyonce of the group. Like several promoters have come back and told us this, trying to stop our paper.
Oh.
So she didn't want to do no shows last year because they had a point to prove. I don't know why, but to do that, this is who you want to manage you, the person who's dogging us out, saying we can't go on without her. But God had blessed us to get it together. And we've been doing shows with us three, and we've been killing it.
The truth is, the promoter that they fell out with, he actually decided to take a chance on the three of us because everybody was kind of scared after hearing, the backlash. They were, it ain't no escape without Tasha. So
and Rocky told you the same thing.
Yeah, he did. He was like, I don't know how y'all think y'all gonna do it without Tasha because you know what I'm saying. Who's gonna be able to replace
You let
Tasha?
Tip call him then.
But I mean,
Baby, I know the K would have gave him a
You
word.
start stuff.
and I mean, so shout out to the promoter that took a chance on us three, and then we were able to like get ourselves together and really show people that we can do it with just us three. Like y'all said we couldn't.
Baby, when I said y'all been doing it, and you've been holding down the whole Scott family, okay?
Right.
So
Doing it for the whole family.
so
baby.
they be like, who's
So-
and now it's to the point where I'm like, wait, who was the original part? Who did that belong to again? You had to run it back with your the verses. I'm like, you singing your parts. I mean, the same like your sister parts too. It's like, oh. Yeah, you been had that voice. So I mean, I'm praising God for Jesus for letting us hear your voice like in that way because you weren't singing those parts, but now you're doing it. And I'm like, and you are killing them.
Killing it.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem, and I'm going to pray that there is a possibility of reconciliation. But I don't know if it's going to be. I love all four of you. I want it to be what it was, but if it can't be, I wish you all your individual and collective success.
I think everything needs time, overall, because, I mean, we done been through a lot of ups and downs and big arguments and whatever fallouts. So everything needs time. Right now, it's very, very sensitive.
Oh yeah, and that's the reality show. I mean, makes it like that. When you do a part 2 though, a season 2, if it's
I
offered,
wouldn't want to. I didn't want to do the first this season.
Is there a movie?
I really don't want to do that either. I just feel like all of that, it makes more turmoil when we continuously keep bringing
Rehashing.
rehashing stuff.
Well, I don't mind the movie. I just feel like the movie. I think the movie should be done, honestly.
too,
More
for
so
sure.
a series if I could have it my way, because
that'd
I
be
feel
dope.
like
A
it's
series
going,
definitely
you
be
know,
dope.
it's a continuation of what's going on with us. But
That story is still being told.
yes, but the only issue that I have is us telling the truth. Everybody being open and honest enough
Transparent.
to say, okay, this happened and we can tell it. You know what I'm saying? Because it actually is our story. I don't want us to have to sugarcoat it because
Yes,
maybe she
right.
don't want this out or you
No.
don't want this out. Like, we really want to be able to give the real, because the story is a hell of a story, you know.
And we don't really say everything that we could say.
Yeah.
So if we did, then people's feelings would really be hurt.
Dang,
you know
I
what I
want
mean?
Right.
So you talking
Wait,
about doing
this
a
ain't
movie?
even all of it?
No,
It's just the
you would
tip
be
of the
shocked.
iceberg.
Good
Man.
Lord. Well, we love you. Xscape, make sure you're checking out the Queens of R&B on Bravo with SWV. What you got coming up?
Oh gosh, I'm shooting a movie right now.
Yes.
I got off set about late last night. Had to come up here.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
congratulations.
And of course, I got my seasons. Tamika Scott Southern Fuse.
I need some of them.
Yes,
Okay,
go to
thanks.
southernfuse.com, and I have my cookbook.
Yeah.
Table set cooking with Tamika Scott.
Amen.
And I just directed my first video.
Come on, lady.
Oh, friend.
Sunshine, y'all go to Sunshine. That's my husband's inspirational hip hop song.
Okay.
Y'all make sure
I
y'all
love
go.
it.
You follow my YouTube, The Real Tamika Scott, and I always give my intake on the shows. My heartfelt intake on the shows, and
Okay.
I just uploaded one, season 2. So y'all go check that out on my YouTube.
I'm gonna start doing tiny takes because everybody doing their input but me.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
girl, you
Let
gotta
me
tell
get in
yourself
on
the
it.
story.
I like
But
tiny
I'm-
taste.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's cute.
But more than that, y'all, we got shows coming up. We got
Yes.
shows
Yes.
with the three of us. I think our first show is
Go to Ticketmaster.com and
Yeah.
get the whole list.
It's too many
it's a whole
shows.
list of shows. Y'all make sure y'all come out. We got DC, we got South Carolina, we got a lot of shows coming up.
Chicago.
Coming to one of those shows on the road.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to one of y'all shows on the road.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, since they are promoting their YouTubes,
what
you know,
we're
I
here
gotta
for.
speak on it. You know, it's too early in the morning.
About to fall.
But yeah, speak on it. I do the reviews for the show every week as well on my YouTube page, Candy Online. And then my husband and I just produced a movie.
Yes, y'all did.
Pass. Shamia's in it. Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Ow.
But and right now I'm filming The Shy as well as A La Carte. 2 scripted shows that I'm on. So life is good. Life is life.
Yes, yes.
But we love you. Thank you for the
Wait, you gotta let her
honesty,
do
the
hers.
transparency.
Dang.
Oh, she went. Oh, I thought you did yours. My
Trying
bad.
this out.
Tiny living a life. She don't know which
I want to
house
bring
you
up,
want to.
but
I said you living a life. You don't know what house you want to be in. I be
Yeah.
calling, where you meet? Where
5
you
houses.
5 houses.
I got Zonique's project coming out soon. We're working on it. It should be coming out March the 24th or somewhere like that. It's a 4-song EP. It's called The Breakup. I'm sorry, The Breakup. So yeah, it's coming.
Yay.
Oh,
I
I
love
can't. I
y'all.
can't forget Young Naya. My baby Young Naya. What's up, Young Naya?
Come on, mama.
Check it out. Check it
Oh,
out.
please let me give a shout out to my son. It's his birthday today. The money.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
My
Damani.
boy.
His birthday the same day as my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
you ain't
good
shout
people,
him out
good
though.
people, good
Happy
people.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Big Winston. I
Listen,
love you,
ha-
babe. Happy
We
birthday.
love you all. Thank you for the honesty, transparency, friendship, and what you have given to the culture,
Yes.
the fabric of R&B
Oh
over
my
these
gosh.
last 30. We love you. I hope the fences get mended, but if they don't,
Mm-hmm.
again, each of you collectively and individually continue to do your thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Hey, man, escaping the building with the Big Tigger Morning Show. We'll be back with more next on B103.